Today on Brew Tea, I'm about to give you an insider to infused tea.
I got some. I got some. I got some. I got some. I got some.
Before you get started, there's a few things you're going to need. First, of course, you're going to need some water. So on the pot, we got some water boiling right there, right? Second, you're going to need some tea, some loose-leaf tea. Shout out to Brew Tea, BREWDTEA.com. Go to brewtea.com to get yours. Today, the tea of choice is rooibos. So we're going to do some rooibos with a little bit of chocolate. And what we're going to do is we're going to infuse it. So that means we're going to mix our rooibos tea from Brew Tea with some CBD. Now, I won't say who our growers are. Shout out to our growers out there in Oregon, but they provided us with a bunch of CBD. So we're going to make a bunch of CBD tea. So some people are like, man, how can you make CBD tea, bro? Well, honestly, you could just break it up, right? Break some stuff like this and put it in an infuser like this. Break it up and put it in there and, drink it. But honestly, it won't taste really good. So how can you get some good tasting CBD? I'm going to show you. What you need to do with this bud, the CBD, is you need to break it up to a nice fine tune, right? We're going to do something called decarboxylate. That means heat it up so we pull it from its purest form. So right now, let me give you a little fact right now. Right now, this is not CBD. It's actually CBDA. It isn't until it's heated up that it becomes CBD. So how do we make it CBD? You got to put it in the oven. So if you check the oven right now, we got it on 230, probably where you want to put it. 230, you want to bake this CBD for about 20 minutes. So another key ingredient you're going to need is coconut oil, 100% pure coconut oil, or unsalted butter, something that can gather fat. This is like a fat, right? So this is going to pick up all of the bud, pick everything up, and then it's going to bring it back out. So you don't got to be fancy about it. Look, I wish I was a steak guy, because then I just, you know what I mean? However you want to do it, just make sure the bud is broken up in the mix. We're going to put it in the oven. Now, if you want to do 1 cup of tea, you could do 1 gram of CBD, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. So right now I got 1 gram, I got my tablespoon, and this is going to be good for 1 cup of tea. Now here's the tricky part, not even tricky part, here's the exciting part. 1 cup of tea that you can make 4 or 5 times a day, right? So this 1 gram, not only am I just going to be able to enjoy it for 4 to 6 hours when it kicks in, but I can do this over and over and over again. How would you love to have 1 gram instead of just smoking it, being done? Have the gram all day. I'm giving you the sauce. Decarboxylate. Look it up. I would try to spell it, but I might be wrong. So after you got the bud broken up, it's sitting right in the coconut oil. The oven is heated. Oh yeah, make sure you have a parchment sheet. You put that in the oven for about 20 minutes. We're going to wait 20 minutes, and I'll come back and show you what happens in 20 minutes. Time is up. 20 minutes off. Let's go ahead and turn this thing off. All right. Let's pull it out so you can see coconut oil is, oh my gosh. Man, you can see that thing right there. Nice and green. CBD. All right, so now we got the bud ready. It's infused. It's decarboxylated, right? Easy to just scoop it up. Really what you want to do is you want to get, what's this, a tablespoon, right? You want 1 tablespoon of your loose-leaf tea. So we're going to grab a tablespoon. We're going to drop that into our infuser right here. See the little bit of chocolate? I got a little chocolate in there for you guys. See some chocolate, yeah? Got a little chocolate. Actually, we don't even need the whole thing. Really, you could get away with a teaspoon. So, after you got that, you want to scoop up. I'm going to use my scooper again. And you can just pick this up with your hand if you want, or you can scoop it up. Just want to get it close together. I'm actually going to pick it up. Just go ahead and dump it in your infuser. So you definitely want to get an infuser, right? Because this is what holds all of the bud. Now, anything left over, any excess, do whatever you want. You can drink this, you can eat this, you can. Doesn't taste good, but does the same thing, right? So now I got my tea. Let me go ahead and close my infuser. So now we have decarboxylated CBD, finest pure. So from here, actually I'm gonna use my cup. Simply, go ahead and drop your strainer in your water. Let me sit mine on the side. like that. Go ahead and take some hot water, and you want to steep it. Now, depending on the type of tea you have, is going to determine your steep time. So for me, mine is about 5 minutes, right? So I'm gonna let mine sit for 5 minutes. Now, I will give you an example. This rooibos is so fine that you would need like a real tiny infuser. The infuser I use is a bigger one that I use for like chamomile, lavender, and things of that sort. So some of the rooibos may be in my cup, but definitely make sure you get the right size infuser. Doesn't matter what kind of tea you put in here. Chamomile, we got skull bags, we got nettle, we got burdock, we got, oh, man, I mean, there's so many different kinds you can put in. Apple spice, doesn't matter, detoxifiers, but put it in the infuser, mix it in with your decarboxylated bud, sit in here and let it steep for 5 minutes. After it steeps, takes about an hour to kick in, right? And then you're good. Good for 4 to 6 hours. 4 to 6 hours you'll be able to enjoy. No, you'll drink it, right? It'll kick in an hour, but then you'll feel good for 4 to 6 hours. That's how you make CBD tea.
I got some.